Good morning. This diary of a psychotic video blog is brought to you by Keith for Congress. Now, a long time ago, we used to get all our media in newspapers and broadcast television. We had 3 major networks and a public broadcasting system. That was the 4 mass media outlets. Okay? AP, UPI were the press, and Reuters, and there was a few others. But now there are thousands of mass media outlets. Due to the internet, they're so prolific that nobody knows which way to turn to get the truth. Well, I went back to grassroots, and I decided that, hey, to get the truth, I'm going to go to the horse's mouth. Okay? The horse's mouth. It's the Select Committee on Intelligence in the United States House of Representatives. Read those minutes. You'll get the truth. Because the people who get at the truth are those congressmen. Most people don't know what Congress does. Well, Congress, they ensure the safety of liberty. That means our problem with choice. They have to modify the choices that everybody has so that they don't hurt themselves. Our civilization is based on liberty through order against chaos. Now, the agents of chaos, well, whenever they get out of control, you see what we have going on in Ukraine. And they're becoming more and more insidious. Do you remember when you were a kid, Mad Magazine? Remember Mad Magazine? Well, magazines were print. You couldn't alter it. On the internet, everything gets altered, minute by minute. Go back and read print. That's where you study history and you realize the ramifications of what has happened. Now, our throwaway society is like, oh, let's throw that away and get a new one. You can't do that with our government. We'll kill ourselves. Exactly. We'll kill our own civilization that way. The Romans did that, and they didn't have the internet. All they had was a bunch of liars. And what happened is their Senate became the liars. And then their emperor became a liar. And then the next thing you know, the Roman Empire was gone. You look at their aqueducts, still standing there. Their roads, crumbling and filled with weeds. Is that what's going to happen to us? When they kicked down the doors of Congress, you think everybody was unhappy? Oh yeah, they were unhappy. Yeah. Okay, let's look at it this way. All right? The reason why I've thrown my hat into the ring for the 2nd District of the United States House of Representatives is because Jim Langevin, he got worn out. He really did. He got worn out. He got worn out. He was fighting against something that people didn't understand. He was fighting for something that people didn't understand. I'm 62 and I'm retired from everything I ever used to do. Broadcasting, boat building, being in the Navy. I wanted to serve, but for the longest time, I was rejecting the internet. Going, this isn't the way we should be living. This isn't the way we should be learning. This isn't the way we should be doing things. Representative Boebert, she stood up and she heckled the president in the chamber during the State of the Union address. Most unstatesmanlike behavior I've ever seen in my lifetime. Skip the generational bullshit. I'm tired of that. Don't think you know better just because you're experienced at something. Just because you're different, that doesn't make you special. Okay? You're not special. Okay? Not the way our forefathers designed our nation. And make no mistake, John Adams and Thomas Jefferson, they may have been diametrically opposed as for the political viewpoint, but they thought the same thing about the way chaos and order are. Chaos is evil. People die in chaos. Order, fewer people die. And that's what our government is about. These are matters of undeniable fact. And that's why I'm running for office. I think chaos is the wrong thing. From now on, if you call me or you email me, please come correct. Don't be wrong. Don't be evil. Please. I don't judge people. I'm not a respecter of persons, but I don't judge people. If you're self-centered, I don't want to hear it. Serve others. They'll serve you. The constituency matters. I saw a young man walking down the street the other day, and he had the baggy pants on, and his waist was down low. I went by him and I looked at him and I said, "Pull your pants up a little bit. Crack kills." Huh? I'm like, "Never mind, I love you." I drove by and he says, "I love you too, man." I'm like, okay. Now I know what Jesus meant. Okay. I got asked the other day, "Are you a Quaker?" And I'm like, "No." He said, "Were you evangelical?" No. I believe in Christ. That's all. I believe what his message meant. And I know that I can serve you better. Okay. A few shout outs. Just Jim. Sherm. Hello, Sherm. Charles. Tank. Mark. Ken. Daryl. Okay. I want to serve. 2nd District, here I come. All right? It might seem like a nutcase, but I'm going to follow the House procedure floor rules and not be a totally wrong statesman. And Bobbert, your days are numbered now. You're not going to get reelected. You're going to be lucky if you don't get censured. You don't speak like that to our government. And, oh, by the way, Vladimir, those troops are never going to reach Kiev. You hear me? You know why? We figured out your plan long ago. Did you read Schiff's report, House Select Committee on Intelligence? Read that report. You're not going to win. You can't win. We've had your number since you put up the Berlin Wall. You're a dick, and you're not going to get away with it. All right. This Diary of a Psychotic video blog was brought to you by Keith for Congress. Yeah, have a good day.